What is up, guys and girls? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all riding as much as you can. Today we're going to be talking about something very basic, but something that a lot of people ask me about, whether it's on the beach or online. I have this question all the time: how to go upwind? Now obviously people that ask me this, if they're already planing, and anybody that is planing should know how to go upwind anyway. But going upwind nicely, right, properly, so getting as much upwind reach as we can without losing too much speed, now that is a little bit tricky. And we all know the feeling, whether you already know how to do it and you've been through that process or you're going to go through it now. The truth is, it is a bit tricky, it is a bit technical, but we'll just look at all the steps now. It's nothing complicated, so we'll go through it, see how it goes, and analyze every step as much as we can, okay? So first things first, I've got a simulator set up here so I can show you what you have to do. But just so you know, all you need here is the information. You can go straight out of the water and practice it there. Actually practicing on the beach, unless you have nothing else to do, it doesn't really benefit you for this lesson that we're gonna have today. So we get on our stuff, right? Let's say we are talking about planing, going upwind while planing. So full power, blasting along, and you want to go upwind. Obviously, the first thing we've all learned is put your sail back. That will take you upwind. And yes, it will. But when you're talking about doing it on a small board, a sinker, or a wakeboard, freestyle board with smaller fins, and things that need a little bit of attention when it comes to your weight distribution and the pressure you put on the board, this makes a big difference how you put your sail back and what else you do alongside it, right? So let's say we're planing, we're going. Now to get as much upwind reach as you can and at the same time maintain as much speed as you can, the best way to do that is, simply put, move your sail back. At the same time you move your sail back, you bring your body forward. So what you're doing is you're shifting your weight to the front of the board as much as you can onto your front leg. So your sail and your body are moving opposite to each other. So sail back, body forwards, right? Now when you do this, a lot of your weight will be on the front. Now we're talking about pressure weight. I don't want you to bend your knee. Don't do this. If you bend your front knee, you're just going to lose all your speed. The board will stop planing, it'll fall out of place, everything will go wrong. So what we want to do is from here, like we said, sail back, body forwards. So imagine it in a way like you're trying to look on the other side of your sail from the mast, right? So you're trying to peek up to the other side. If you try to do it like that, your body will go in the right place. But just remember, don't bend the front leg to get there, right? So sail back, weight forwards. That's the main thing, the basic thing. And at the same time, when you bring your body forwards, you've got to remember you have to look where you want to go and exaggerate that look. So look even more upwind than where you want to go, because that's where we're aiming now. So look more upwind than where you want to go, and at the same time try not only to look with your eyes but turn your whole body, so really get your chest looking in that direction. So as you're going here, like we said, sail back, weight over the front, look upwind and turn your chest like this, yeah, and that will take you upwind. Now by moving your sail back and your body forwards, more importantly, this will transfer the weight over the front leg, but at the same time what it's really doing, what's really important, is it's taking the pressure off the back foot, which in turn takes the pressure off the fin, which will allow you to go more upwind with smaller fins without spinning out, right? Which is a main problem for a lot of people, at least the people that have talked to me. Now, like we said, the whole move is basically that. As you're planing, imagine I'm in the straps now, sail back, body forwards, like this, like you're trying to look around the boom, but then take your eyes all the way upwind and your chest along with them. So you're looking as much there as you can. Now, a lot of people say when they first try this, they have a misunderstanding. They say, oh, but it feels very uncomfortable when I'm in that position. Well, yes, it will, because it's not a natural position. You're kind of fighting everything. So you will feel a lot of pressure coming to your arms because they're pushing the sail back. Your core, because your core should be trying to keep you upright, That's another little step, right? I'll explain it in a minute again when we go over it. So you feel pressure on your arms, your core, and your legs, especially your front one, because you're shifting your weight there. It's not a super comfortable position. Of course, the more you do it, the easier it'll get and the more comfortable it will get. So don't worry about that too much. It's not supposed to feel easy. Going upwind, to be honest, is not that easy if you want to go as much upwind as you can and at the same time maintain speed. Now, like I mentioned a second ago about bringing your body upright, right? That should be the main thing you're looking at before you even go into this position. Obviously, the further back you hang, the more power, the more weight your sail is holding up, right? Because you're hanging back, so you're going to need more power. Now, the more upwind we're going, the less power we will have in the sail. So you want to be bringing your body upright, okay? So imagine one more time. Let's see it. We're going full planing. Now, I can't hang back super much. Imagine I'm really hanging back. Now, before I go into that position, I bring my body slightly upright. Yeah, it doesn't need to be completely. Slightly upright. Then I bring the sail back slowly, and at the same time I bring it back, I convert my weight to the front foot. Yeah, like I'm trying to look over the mast. Yeah, so sail back, convert the weight front, look upwind, and chest with your eyes all the way upwind, and that will take you as upwind as you can. Now, of course, like I said, it's a pretty simple move, right? It's nothing complicated. It's basically one position, but it is a bit uncomfortable, especially in the beginning when you're first going for it. So don't worry if it feels a bit tough on your body, right? Like I said, you're gonna have to use those arms a little bit, the core for keeping you upright, and your legs, especially your front leg, because your weight will be moving onto that leg there. Another thing you have to know, just a little tip on the side here, is when I say go as much upwind as you can, so get as much upwind reach as you can, but maintain speed, it doesn't mean you're going to maintain the full speed of when you were planing in a straight line approximately 90 degrees with the wind. Obviously, you're going to be losing some speed, but with this position, it should keep you going as fast as possible for the direction you're going to be sailing in. Now, another thing, before we end the video, a very important thing to understand, don't overdo things. That means there is a certain amount, that's what I'm trying to say, is there's a certain amount of upwind you can go, right? Especially on smaller boards, freestyle fins or wave fins, compared to free ride or race boards, there's a smaller amount, you can only go so much upwind, right? So don't go into it thinking, oh, you know, I can go all the way into the wind. No, you can't. And the more upwind you go, the more speed you lose, so the harder it will be to maintain the position and everything, and the planing and everything else. So keep in mind, I can't tell you where that sweet spot is in the middle, right? Where is your maximum reach with your optimal speed? That you have to find yourself. But keep in mind, you can't just go wherever you want. You got to find that sweet spot. Yeah, when you feel that the board is really starting to slow down, the board is really giving up, then relax, return a little bit back downwind, and keep that position there. That's most likely your optimal direction. Don't focus too much on just getting as upwind as you can and forget to focus on how the board is feeling. Is it planing smoothly? Does it keep going easily, or do you have to push it into planing? Our goal with this technique is to go as upwind as you can, and at the same time maintain as much speed as you can. And the trick to that is this position that I showed you, which you can practice on land without even a simulator. Just grab your boom and put the boom back, and at the same time shift your body forwards, right? Boom back, body forwards, and look upwind. Boom back, body forwards, look upwind. And then on the water, you can really focus on that weight distribution, bringing it over to your front foot. Okay, so that is basically the technique for going upwind, and that is all you're gonna need. Like I said, you don't need to practice it on the beach. You can just go straight in the water, give it a go. Take it slow in the beginning, right? Take it piece by piece. So go like little bit. Okay, I can go more, and see how far you can take that. Get the feeling of it. Limit test the upwind capabilities of your board and your technique. And the more you do it, the easier it will feel, and the more upwind you'll be able to take it until you, of course, you reach that sweet spot, right? So have fun with that, guys. I hope it helps you out. Try it out on the water. Let me know how it goes. If you have any questions, drop a comment, let me know. I'll try to answer everything in the best way I can. If you like the video, drop a like, please. It does help me out a lot. And subscribe to the channel for more videos to come. Okay, so see you on the water. Have fun. Enjoy.